Yeousch!
What is going on, guys? Ninja TK here, bringing you some domination on Octane. And I was watching the mid-season finale of The Walking Dead the other night, and I'm not going to ruin that for anybody. I'm not going to talk about the actual show for anybody who's watching this and maybe follows the show and hadn't seen that episode yet or anything like that. But something really sad happens in the episode, and you know, my wife was tearing up a little bit, and I had a lump even in my throat to where I felt like I was about to cry. And you know, it got me to thinking, like, it's really weird because I'm not an emotional person, like, even in life, and I kind of consider it maybe even a fault of mine, but for some reason or another, I'm not wired to be that emotional. I'm even, you know, ticked off people who are close to me for not being emotional at times when, you know, maybe a situation calls for it, but it has to be something really, really, you know, life-changing or life-impactful for me typically to be emotional. So, why am I getting, you know, a little bit emotional when something is happening on television to these imaginary characters, you know, these people who are not really going through this in real life, it's just actors, and to me, that's just what makes for an excellent TV show. And it kind of just shows the power of the media when you've got these actors and you're following them week by week and you're looking forward to the show coming on, and you know, you kind of place yourself in their position, then it allows you to empathize with them, and that's where I think those feelings are generated from. And I don't know about you guys, maybe this is kind of a nerdy thing to say, I don't really care, but you know, when I was a kid, you know, the big thing, obviously, when you're in school, you're reading a lot of books, and what I would do with books is kind of like what I do with movies now is, you know, I would be so into them that I would actually place myself in that position. Like, if I was reading a book, I would be visualizing everything taking place in the book. And I kind of do that with some television shows and some movies. If I really get into them, it's almost like I'm there, like I'm a third-person spectator. I'm not involved in anything going on, but I'm just kind of watching everything unfold. And I think that's the crazy power of, you know, the media and the power that television can actually have over us sometimes. Now, on the other side of things, that can be a bit concerning at times, because if you look at, like, the news media, for example, a lot of times they can really twist things and make things not exactly what they are. And to me, there's always two sides to every story, which is one of the reasons why I never really watch the news, because depending on what news outlet you're watching, a lot of times you may only get one side of the story. Like, you may not really get a true understanding of what's going on. And I think, unfortunately, that's a major problem in our society, because what I see a lot of are, you know, people who are very, very loyal to one particular type of news source, or they only read one side of a particular story. Next thing you know, they're, you know, spreading their opinions, and they're forming all these judgments about things that they truly don't have enough information to do so. And that's one of the things that I try to do, and that's one of kind of the things that I would really try to encourage other people to do, is to try to be objective. Whatever the situation is, whether it's something in your personal life or something that is going on, you know, in current events or society or whatever, try to be as objective as possible. Try to think about everything that's going on and think about both sides of it before you form your own opinion. And unfortunately, I think that it has a major impact on many of us, because I think a lot of people don't do that. You know, like I said, again, they're just focused on one side of the story, and people get so judgmental and so opinionated when they don't have all the facts. So it's just, to me, it's amazing like how much power the media actually has over us, which is one of the major reasons why I actually don't watch the news. Like, I don't want, you know, anybody to have that type of power over me inside of a real life event. So with that being said, I just stay away from it. You know, whether it's print, whether it's television news, whatever the case may be, I just don't find enough helpful material out of it that allows me to get some type of benefit out of it, or enough of benefit, without having to worry about, you know, whether opinions of the newscasters are involved, or the news station, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you found the commentary interesting. Let me know if you kind of feel the same way, or maybe if you have a different opinion. Either way, I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys with the next video. Peace.